Hello there, guys. This is Nicholas at Forbes Waterloo Toyota, and this is a very, very exciting day for us here at Forbes Waterloo Toyota. I am standing with a 2026 Rav4, and this is the 6th generation of Toyota Rav4 in the lineup, and especially here in Cambridge, this is a very exciting vehicle for us. It's made right here locally at both our Cambridge plant and our Woodstock plant, and like I said, 6th generation, they've really come to the table. They've refined a lot of that exterior things that people have been looking for in terms of beauty and styling on terms of the new stuff, with also a lot of those tech upgrades and things that we needed on the interior. And ultimately, guys, the main thing is it's still a Rav4, but it's just a 2026 Rav4 that, dang, those upgrades look good. Thank you so much for your support, guys. If you're watching our video, that means you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. And the best part of shopping for a vehicle is coming out to the dealership, having the opportunity to get behind the wheel of maybe a new EV, maybe a beautiful truck, or the tried and true Toyota Prius. Come on down to Forbes Waterloo Toyota, ask any of us here to grab the keys and we'll take you for a drive. And remember to click the link down below, that gives you a discount off of your next purchase. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. We're gonna go through a few things as we go. We were lucky enough to have one brought over from the plant. This is a pilot unit, so it could change slightly by the time we get to final production, but we'll do our best to go through, show you all the new changes. If I miss something, drop a comment down below. Ask lots of questions, guys. We'll do our best to get all the answers we can out of the vehicle today. And then if you have any questions, we'll do our best to follow up. If you haven't ordered one, definitely come into the dealership and we'll go through all of that with you. But let's get right into it, guys. First of all, this is a new Storm Cloud color. We have this currently on 2 models, the Grand Highlander and the Crown Signia, and it will now be on the 2026 Rav4. My personal favorite, one of our best colors. And then you'll also see it on some models with a black roof, just so you guys know that styling option. Here on the front, I wanted to highlight one thing you'll notice as you're looking through content. There's quite a few different front grills. So like I said, this is an XLE standard package. So in my opinion, I think they did really well that they threw this grill on the XLE standard package. Some people like some of the more sporty style with the actual black honeychrome. You'll see that on, of course, some of the more sporty models. But I think this one looks really good, especially for a base model. Up front, a few other really nice highlights. Personally, I think these new LED headlights are a really crisp look, especially with that boxy front end. They look really nice. And of course, just like I said, being on an XLE package, I can only imagine what's up on the Limited and the Sport model. Just to highlight, the same as the current gen, this insert here will be a fog light on those upper models. So you get the insert there. But one really nice thing, I don't know if you guys noticed in the that hole there and all the way across, we get parking sensors now on the XLE standard package. So a really nice upgrade that on a model this low, you guys get those parking sensors that used to always be hidden on the Limited. So I really like that. As we come down, I'll have you swinging around with me here, Joe. You've got the nice elevated Toyota logo. They've started to walk away from all of the blue badging. So it's cool to see what they've tried out on these new ones. And then as you go down, I think they have done an incredible job with these alloys, guys. For this to be an XLE standard package with those wheels, I keep saying this package with this addressings, but they've done a good job, guys. With the black mirrors as well, I think the double look looks really good. And then, like I said, if you're interested in those upper models, guys, definitely that black roof is a really nice touch that you don't see here, but looks really good. And then you've also, just to highlight as well, this one does have the roof racks up here as well installed. That will be an accessory. One cool note though that I wanted to highlight to you guys is the hitch is actually installed factory now on these new models. So a really nice new change. We'll get the full details of what that means. We're not sure exactly, but it's pretty cool. Installed factory, and it sounds like that's gonna be something that we can do a bit more. So stay tuned for those sort of details. As we get to the back here, one of the things you're seeing a lot on our new models is they're giving us the badged actual Rav4 name. I think it's a really slick touch. And then the Toyota symbol is almost a little more subtle because it's a Rav4. You know, it's really about the car at this point. And then as I open up, it's really nice. You still do have the power liftgate. So of course, a really nice touch. It does have the backup camera, all of that tech that you're used to there as well. And then inside the vehicle here, it's really nice. You've got, this one does have the fabric cargo liner. I imagine there also is, of course, a rubber option. We don't see that here, but I imagine there is. And then the nice thing is you do have that tonneau cover in the back here to cover that up with, let's see, I actually don't know this answer. Does it have a spare tire? It does. So I know a lot of you guys are always wondering and asking that. So we still do have a spare tire. Hopefully that stays true into the production. We'll keep an eye on that, guys. But I know especially here in Canada, people really like that it still has a spare tire. Overall, guys, to me, that seems very similar to the current gen. A lot of the same space, and then they even gave the new lock button here on the back, a nice touch. But overall, that seems like, honestly, that seems like home to me, which is the cool part. So guys, inside the Rav4 here, I'll close my door. I honestly, you just kind of take that breath and look around. I love the changes they've made. I find this new dash, the way you can see out over it, it feels very nice and low, and you've got a lot of space around here. Kind of the funny thing is it just feels very open and calming. It's an interesting design. They've really changed it, and it's something that up until you really sit in it and take a breath and notice, I like that design. As you look around, they've gone to a full digital MID in behind, so that's one thing you immediately notice, but it's tucked in well. I'm, with my height at least, can see through your dash really well. You do, of course, have that adjustable steering wheel, so you can make those changes to be able to see your MID. But that is a nice touch. You've got the full digital, so for all of your safety features, of course, it being a full-time hybrid now, you'll be able to see all of your indicators for that. And then as you come over, the nice thing is, so this is an XLE, you have the full digital multimedia display, of course. For some of you that have done a little bit of homework, you'll know Toyota has actually returned to they're working on a native, full integrated multimedia system again, while we'll still have CarPlay and Android Auto. So it sounds like we're developing, they really want to work on a system where for folks that don't want to necessarily use CarPlay, or it's easier, it's faster, and everything else to use the normal features, you can. But then they'll still, of course, still have CarPlay and Android Auto, fully wireless. So it's really nice. They're really giving people that option now. They're returning to giving better native options while still having CarPlay. And then you go through, of course, you've got all your radio features, tons of options. Overall, very similar here. A really nice, clean interface and a good upgrade. One thing that's been talked about a lot online, and this is my first time getting to see it in person, is they've kind of gone to a mix of digital and physical buttons. So that's one you'll definitely have to get in and check out. Your heated seat is a digital click button, but thankfully for at least your volume, they've given us a volume actual knob still, and all of your temperature, both your left and your right, your passenger and driver, you still have physical buttons as well. So overall, I feel like they've given us a good mix of new tech, new designs. They're doing all of that stuff, but at least they've still given us the native buttons we asked for. And then I really like, they've got the phone charger tucked in here. I believe on higher models, this will be a dual phone charger from what I understand. And then you got lots of cables, chargers all the way around, with still your storage all the way through. One really nice touch I noticed right away, I'm a bigger, taller guy, so maybe this means more to me, but I really like, they've added a kind of, you can see on both doors, a little bit of a shelf for where the window options are. So I know a lot of people find when you're up in the SUV, the previous options were kind of tucked away a little low. I like that they've brought them up here a bit. It's a lot easier to function with them. You're not searching for them as much. So that's a nice welcome change. Other than that, a lot of your buttons here are still the same. You've got all of your options down this side. And then some really nice touches here on this model is we do have the digital rear view display mirror here. I'm not positive if that's gonna stay on this trim level because I know I've seen some different stuff on that, but that's a really nice touch if we get that here, guys. A lot of you probably have never had Mike Gibson, my sales manager, poking in here. We've got lots of people excited to see the RAV today. But yeah, really nice touch that we've got the digital mirror here. I hope that stays, we're not sure. Other than that, guys, the number one thing I'm going to say overall for a lot of you asking is it's still a RAV4 up here. It's just a really nice facelift. Let's peek in the back there. Actually, one more thing here, Joe. Everybody's been clamoring about this. I think it's a pretty cool little feature. So we've got our center console here. So the middle piece is fully removable. So what that means is two things. One, you can pull it off. You can flip it both directions. So really nice access for both husband and wife or for the kids, whatever you want to do. But then a really nice touch, I know in my family, when you got messy snacks and everything else, you can actually flip it right over and you've got a hard kind of plastic side here. So you probably shouldn't put hot drinks on it or anything like that, but it's really nice if you need a shelf to be able to work off, clean, eat, any of those things. That's really nice that you have that, and then you can tuck it away and you've got your nice leather side here as well. And then the one more thing I'll notice, we'll comment it one more time in the back seat, but we do have the soft tech seats here on an XLE standard pack, guys. So that is a huge thing. Any of you that have already ordered know about that, but that's a huge upgrade from right now. You have a cloth seat in the current gen to now these soft tech seats start on the XLE. All right, guys, while I get in the back seat here, this is the one seat, I will admit, I have sat in this back seat once before I did this video, and I'm a little bit giddy to show you guys this. I'm 6'5". This front seat was set up for me. Guys, I fit. I have headroom above me. I'm comfortable. I'm back. My knees are where they need to be. I fit. I'm not cranked in. You'll see in some of our videos, Sometimes I even try to cheat a little bit. I don't have to. I'm fully upright. It's very, very, very comfortable for even a guy of my size. So you guys know, if you got baby seats back here, if it's kids, if it's parents, whatever you have, whatever person in your family or friends you have riding your back seats, know that they've actually improved this, I would say, a large step up. On some of the models, you'll see you have heated seats back here. You do have the full charging port, of course, back here, but micro USB for both seats. We've still got a cup holder in the middle here, which is nice. And overall, guys, same what you're used to back here, nice and comfortable, but the big improvement for me, like I said, I'm not cheating and I've got headroom. So for anybody that's tall, definitely come and check that out. I don't know if it's come through in this video, but I'm really excited about this new 2026 Rav4. Like I said, this is the 6th generation of us working on bringing you the absolute best family SUV. And I might work for the brand, but honestly, Toyota's nailed it on this one. We're really thankful for all the hard work they put in the factory. If you haven't been down to the dealership yourself and learned all about this or seen pictures online, definitely come on down, ask lots of questions. We'll go through the vehicle with you. We've got the full ordering guide. It won't be too long. We'll have all of the pricing and we'll go through. But the main thing, guys, you're able to get your name on that wait list now. It's been already growing for quite a while. And I think the minute these start hitting the roads and people get their eyes on this vehicle, it's really, really gonna keep going. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you have the opportunity to come and see one of these for yourself out in the neighborhood, definitely do it. But the main thing is, come on down, ask lots of questions. Thank you for watching our video here at Forbes Waterloo Toyota. I'm Nicholas Morrison. See you on the next video. Take care.